Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. Today I'm just going to talk about fitness and where do you start. Just about 4 basic points of how to get yourself started on a track of being healthier and exercising and all that good stuff. First of all, I just want to mention quickly that as you can probably tell, and if you watched my last video, I am going to be switching it up a bit on my channel. I'll still be doing some makeup things once in a while, but I'm going to be incorporating more fitness and healthy eating and living types of videos and also blog posts and things like that. So if you're interested in that, I'll have some more information down here, and right now it's just kind of a test run this week and maybe the next few weeks just to kind of see how much I can handle and what you guys think of it overall too. So let me know. I'd love to hear feedback on this, but I don't want to talk too long about that because I want to get to the point, and that is about fitness, and that is about being fit, and I want to talk about the importance of it, at least in my eyes. Of course, I am not like not a dietitian. I'm not a trainer, nothing like that. I just, from the last, oh goodness, how long has it been? I've been really exercising pretty regularly for probably close to 12 years. Well, if you count my dancing days, I would say 14 years. So it's more than half my life. And so this is something that is important to me. And so that's why I just want to just open up and just kind of tell you guys that. And so basically, number one, you're important, and you are who you are is important, and it's important that you are healthy so that you live longer and have more life on this earth right now. And just caring about yourself would be number two. Like, don't just think that, oh yeah, it doesn't matter, I'm overweight, or I'll never get rid of this, little pooch, or whatever it is that you don't like about your body, I guess. And, just care about yourself and say, hey, you know what? If this is something that bothers me or whatever, I can do something about it, and just take that initiative. Also, it doesn't really matter overall. Overall your body and what is going in your body, but also the activity that you're doing is going to make a difference in your life, day to day, but also in the long run. That's just the biggest thing, is just having that healthier body and having a mindset and recognizing that it does matter, and that you do need to be healthy. You're going to get more energy, you're going to have more stamina, you're going to be stronger. Just a few things, what just exercising and eating right will do for you. Like I said, you'll live longer, probably have less health problems, right now in your life if you're young, but also later on when you're older. If you continue working those muscles and joints and all of that, it's just going to help just give you stronger bones and all that kind of stuff when you're older. And so, heck, I want that. Like, that's pretty good for me. And honestly, guys, it really, like, some of you may think like, oh my gosh, this is scary. I would not, I don't know if I could do like just regular exercising. And honestly, it's not that bad. Once you start to get into it and you feel good and you start seeing results, like you start seeing your body change, you're going to be motivated to continue. And it's something that really is a lifelong commitment. And there are various ways of exercising. It's not always like you have to go to a gym or you have to do like really intense like weight training or something. You can go hiking, you can go bike riding, you can run, there's just really a lot of different options, and I will get into that in a little bit. So just kind of a little spiel on that, and we will move on. Alright, so step number one is what I call assessment. Basically, just ask yourself some questions. Ask yourself, what does your body need? Are you somebody like me who I've never really been overweight? There's been times where I've been heavier, times where I've been really, really skinny, and so I'm not somebody that that necessarily needs to lose weight, but my body needs to still be healthy and fit for me to function in the way that I want to be able to. And maybe you are somebody that is a little bit overweight or a lot overweight, and that's obviously, if you haven't heard it enough, like, that is something that you really want to focus on to changing your body, because that's, that thing is, it's really hard, I'm sure. Like, I can't say from experience, but I have talked to a lot of people, I know people, and it's difficult. And so I feel for you, but I want to tell you that you can do it. Like, it's possible. You can lose weight and you can be healthy and you can feel good and look at yourself and say, hey, I look good, you know? And it doesn't mean becoming a size 4 or size 2 or size 6. Like, it's not like about size, it's about how healthy you are and how, you know, how you're feeling, really. So just kind of be looking at that. What, you know, what does your body need? What do you want to see? That just kind of goes into the next thing, like, what are your goals? You know, do you want to lose that weight? Like, you might even want to write this down if this is something that you really want to get into. You know, is your goal to lose weight, or is your goal to gain muscle? Do you want to be like more muscular? Do you want to have, like, you know, some biceps and some abs and some, you know, calves and all that kind of stuff? I mean, some people do. I personally am, you know, I don't mind having a little bit of muscle. I'm not like want to be a bodybuilder or anything like that. But anyway, you know, as another thing, maybe you want to just have better stamina, kind of overall fitness. That's kind of where I'm at, is I just want to just be overall healthy and fit and feel like I can, yeah, sure, I can go run for, like, you know, a couple miles or something, which I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. Yeah, so just write down some goals, write down some things that you want to get to, and it might be goals that are seem really difficult, but it's really just about the process and taking steps to get to that place and just being steady. And it might not be something that's going to happen, like, you know, in a month or two, like, you know, losing 50 pounds or whatever. Obviously that wouldn't be healthy probably, but just some basic goals that you can work towards. All right, so once you've got that figured out a little bit, number 2 would be to look at your exercise options. There's definitely a lot of different ways that you can exercise, so don't think that that means going to a gym, because I personally have only been to a gym when I had to do physical therapy, and I don't think I would ever really go back, just because it wasn't the right environment for me, and I just couldn't imagine myself working out there. And like I said, that's me personally. Maybe you like that environment, you know, you find it more I don't know, just, you know, helping you to focus more or whatever it may be. I'm not just knocking gyms completely, but I just want to let you know that there are way more options than just that. So like the first thing would be workout DVDs at home. I got this from my mom. I'm growing up, my mom would always be doing workout videos in our living room, and we just watch her thinking it was the funniest thing ever. And then I started doing it and realizing, hey, this is actually kind of cool. You can find ones that really aren't that cheesy, that are actually really good and easy to follow and not like an hour and a half long. I mean, most of the ones I have are between 20 and 40 minutes, and it's really doable and just super easy. You don't have to leave your home, you know, it's awesome. So I'll put some of those recommendations either down below or possibly on my blog, more about that later. But you want to really have a good, if you do mostly workout DVDs, you want to have a good variety of those. I'd recommend, like, you know, some good cardio videos, some ones that use weights, like kind of circuit training types of things. Think like Jillian Michaels. If you've watched any workout videos, the 30-day shred one that she has is kind of circuit training, where it will do like a bunch of different things, not just like, you know, it does cardio, it does weights, it does some stretching type of things, and so that's a really good one to do. Also, I really like Pilates. I got that from when I used to dance, but it's really good. I just love like the ab work that you get, and then just the flexibility that you can achieve with Pilates. And that's something that maybe you want to throw in your workout like once a week or something, just to kind of keep your flexibility and your abs, your core more strong. Yeah, so workout DVDs. Next thing would be boot camp type of setting. This may be something you've never heard about. I personally hadn't heard of it until I got my recent job, that's pretty much what they do. And kind of overall what I'm getting of what a boot camp is, I know it kind of sounds scary, but it's not. Some of them may be more intense than what I have seen, but basically it's just, it's not really like a gym, but you do group workouts with people, and obviously group workouts, and it's kind of different things. Like, you know, once again, it's like the workout DVDs. You could focus on strength, core, you could focus on, you know, your arms, your abs. Like, I mean, just depends on where you would go, but if you just search for boot camps, you'll probably find and get some ideas of what that looks like, and maybe that is something for you. I think definitely one of the pluses is that you have more accountability because you're working out with people, and and if you open yourself up to them, and vice versa, there's definitely more room to be accountable and to reach your goals because you're seeing other people do the same thing. So that's pretty awesome, and I don't think you can get that close with people at gyms, from what I've seen. Yeah, so then I also, I mentioned the gym thing already, or like a personal trainer. That's something that's obviously going to be probably more expensive. So if you can afford it, I'm sure that you'll get results if you find a good personal trainer. But that may not be the best route for everybody. Let's see. So another thing would be running or walking. If you are, like I was saying, if you're if you're more on the overweight side, something just like walking might be a place where you're going to have to start. And that's not a bad thing, but it really is going to make a difference. There's so many things. Everybody's always talking about how just walking for, this amount of time, is going to burn so many calories and it's going to make you so much healthier. And I believe it. Walking is really good. If most of what you do during the day is sedentary, you're sitting around, you're, sitting on the couch, or you're working at a desk job or something, just getting up and moving around is going to really do a lot of good things for your body. But also running, and that's something that I have been doing for the past, since my birthday, so like beginning of March, I've been doing that, and I had already done it for a while before that, but I've basically just been working up towards running, for like 30 straight minutes, and I have like a schedule plan that I can also give you guys the link to if you're interested in that. But I've just been going through it super slowly, like running maybe once a week, twice a week if I'm able to. But I've been able to get more stamina and to be able to run further, which to me is really exciting because I never thought that I'd be able to run for like even 10 minutes straight. So I can do like a 9-minute stint, and then another 9-minute stint, and then another one, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So that's something that can be fun. It's best, I think, if you are able to run on like softer ground versus cement, because that's going to be harder on your knees in the long run. But if you have really good shoes, it probably won't make a huge, hopefully it wouldn't be really bad. But I'm able to run on like a trail now, and I'm pretty sure that's already helping my knees feel better. Not that they were really hurting, but just overall I feel like it's a little better. So that's something, and I'll probably do a whole video on that eventually. So yeah, the thing about running that I wanted to mention too is that that's something that I personally don't think you should just be doing by itself. Honestly, no offense to anybody out there, but I've seen a lot of people that run and that's pretty much all they do, and they can look kind of sickly, and I don't know what it is, but they kind of have this look to their face. It looks like they've just been running in the wind all the time, and I don't know. When I lived in Oregon, I would see a lot of people like that come through the store, and I know that's a runner, like I can just see it, and it's not, I don't know why, and maybe they're just really extreme. Maybe they run miles and miles every single day. Maybe they're marathon runners. That's awesome, good for them. But like I said, it's probably not for everybody, and I personally think that running is something that you want to do in addition to weight training or cardio, or I guess it's pretty much cardio, but it's still just the same movement all the time, and I just feel like your body needs more than that. So I just wanted to throw that out there too. So the last thing for options, exercise options, would just be outdoorsy stuff, biking, hiking, swimming, that kind of a thing. And I really want to get into hiking personally. I love bike riding when I'm able to. I need a better helmet right now, but so those are things that, once again, I feel like should be more in addition to other types of workouts, because you're not really going to be working all of the muscles and stuff in your body that I think probably should be worked, but they're definitely a good place to start. If you're just wanting to start getting more active, more fit, just go for some hikes, go bike riding for a few miles. That's going to be really, really good to just really get you started in it. And then also, it's summertime, starting to be summertime. The weather's beautiful, depending on where you are. Maybe too hot, but maybe great. And go outside, do stuff outside. It's awesome. Also, I wanted to mention Zumba, because that's something that's really popular these days. Personally, never done it. I don't plan to do it, just because I'm not that I like dancing, but I don't really want to do it with a whole group of people. But I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's great cardio. I've seen people that have lost tons of weight from doing it, and you know, in addition to other things. But I'm sure it's great. So yeah, if you want to do Zumba, awesome. Probably still want to do some more weight training and stuff also, but that's probably really good. Okay, number 3. So this is plan it out. So once you've got your assessment done, you've got your options, you've decided, hey, I want to try this and do that and do that, you know, start planning it. So you gotta, I mean, if you're gonna have, you're really going to go for this, you need to just make a schedule or whatever it may be, you know, work it with your school or your work so that you're able to do it, and not just not overtaxing your body or anything like that. So like I said, you know, figure out what works with your schedule, and I recommend making, this is something that I love doing, is making a weekly schedule. And now this is kind of more lifestyle-esque, not so much just fitness, because I really like making a schedule for like everything every day. Sounds kind of ridiculous, but it really helps me, just maybe just the way I work and think, but it really helps. But if you're more of the free kind of type that maybe, you know, maybe just putting on their schedule, you know, just when you're going to work out and how that's going to flow with the rest of your life, that might be helpful for you. So yeah, so I mean, just an example of sort of like a weekly exercise schedule, and this isn't something that I follow like to the code, but it's, you know, if I had an ideal thing that I would do, it would be something like this. It would be Monday and Friday I would run. Tuesday and Wednesday I would do like a cardio one day and then like a weight training type of thing the other day, or vice versa. And then Thursday or sometime, you know, like it can mix up really anyway, but the other day I would do like a Pilates workout. And that's my ideal thing, you know, work if I wanted to work out 5 days a week, take the weekends off, or even, you know, if I still wanted to like bike or hike on the weekend, I could not exercise one of the other days. But I personally like to kind of find a sweet spot between like 4 days. I really like working out about 4 days a week. I could do 5, sometimes I just do 3 if I'm super busy, and I think that's still really, really good. 3 days a week, just, you know, doing something that's gonna just be like a, you know, a definite workout, not just kind of like, oh yeah, I went for a little walk today, but like something that's really gonna work you out. So yeah, that's just an example. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for the planet. So number 4 would be just go for it. I mean, start it up, just do it, try it out, see what happens, you know, see how you're feeling. After a couple weeks, give it a couple weeks, because you're probably going to be kind of sore depending on what you do. But, you know, just go for it and see what happens. If you have a bad track record of, you know, staying on your goals and, you know, and that kind of a thing, you know, just ask somebody, find, you know, a friend, a sibling, a parent, or whatever, to keep you accountable, to say, hey, I mean, maybe even somebody you know wants to work out with you, wants to start a kind of thing like this with you. That's awesome. So you guys can tag team and, you know, help each other out, motivate, encourage, all of that. Awesome. Also, you know, if you don't have somebody to keep you accountable, keep yourself accountable. Do like something where if you do all your workouts for a week, you know, on Saturday you get to like do something fun that you love, or eat something that's kind of bad for you, or, you know, something like that, just to reward yourself because you did well. Some people need, you know, some people that really helps them out. Yeah, I mean, because probably the days when you feel the least motivated are probably the days you need to work out the most. And honestly, when you do, you afterwards, I mean, endorphins, hello, like you're going to feel so much happier. You're going to feel more energy. I don't want to make it sound like, oh, you're just going to be so amazing, but I mean, you will feel better. You definitely will. If you know, had a bad day or whatever it may be, you just feel tired, lethargic, just do something, get active. Exercise, run, whatever you got to do. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's kind of what I came up with today. I actually wrote notes. If you didn't see me looking down, I feel very like prepared, unlike most of my videos. But yeah, so feedback. Got anything you want to add? Got any like success stories or things you've tried that have worked, or things you tried that didn't work? I'd love to hear it. I'm sure we'd all like to look into conversation. Also, if you had any questions for me, just let me know. Like I said, I'm obviously not an expert, but I do, you know, I've done stuff for quite a while now, so hopefully I could help you out on stuff. And you know, of course, Google is my friend as well, so I may be looking for answers from other people too. And then, like, if you guys want me to do a blog or Facebook page or Twitter account, let me know. I'm kind of gonna be more on that type of stuff, even though I've said I'm gonna do that before and I never really did. I really am this time, because this is something I'm going for. So yeah, so let me know. I'm kind of have a blog in the works, but I might change it up a bit because it's more food focused, but I might want to do something that's more just overall, like my whole channel, you know, so I can post different stuff on there. But let me know if you want to see all three of those: blog, Facebook, Twitter, or just one of them or whatever. Just let me know what you personally would follow and what you would like to see on those, because I mean, heck, like a Facebook page or Twitter account, I mean, that could be something that, you know, I could help just keep you motivated, or you could ask me questions, or just be like, hey guys, I'm not feeling motivated today, or you know, whatever it may be, and we could just kind of help each other out. That would be cool. I mean, I'm sure I would need that as well. But yeah, so that's that. Next week on the fitness video, I'll be talking about diet, and because that does have to do with fitness. If you're gonna want to, you know, stay healthy, be fit, you know, maybe lose weight, your diet is like huge. It's probably at least 50% of the whole thing. So, so I'm gonna talk about that next week. So don't miss out, because you can't just do the exercise and eat crap all the time. That's not going to work out for you. Yeah, so, and then the next video I think I'll be doing on this channel, or doing this week, will probably be a makeup video on Thursday. That's my plan. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but hopefully it will be fun. Yeah, so I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video, and I will be talking to you soon. Bye!